Achieving natural, beautiful looking skin is something we'd all probably like to achieve, right? But sometimes we just need a little help. That's where Landon Plastic Surgery comes in. Today, cosmetic nurse practitioner Carli Himmelman joins us with how she can help you achieve what you are looking for. Good to see you. Welcome.
Good to see you too. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, so we've talked to Dr. Landon quite a bit, but I love that we're talking face this morning and maybe some things that can be done without having actual surgery yet, right?
Yeah, that's where I come in.
This business is exploding. People are loving the results that they are getting. It must be a fun job for you to kind of see before and afters, right?
Oh yes, it's wonderful. I think we have so many different options now when it comes to working on the face and body without doing surgery, like you had mentioned. So that's where I come in with a lot of injectables and laser treatment. And it's been great.
Let's talk about some of the trends and some of the things that you think people should know about, because it's even changed over the years as far as what products are available now. What are some of your favorites? What do you think people should know this morning?
Yeah, I think neurotoxins have been really big and are big. So like Botox and other wrinkle relaxing medications that I use. So typically we use these in the upper face, so thinking to lift the eyebrows or soften the lines across the forehead or around the eyes. So those are a great starting point. And then we have fillers, so those are volumizers, because as we start to mature, we lose volume in the face and some of the fat pads start to descend. So we use fillers in these areas really all over the place to fix those issues. So we can inject fillers in the temples that start to hollow, under the eyes, in the cheeks, and lips are huge, of course.
Yeah, I know we're going to be showing some before and afters as we're kind of visiting here too, but I think it's, number one, I wanted to brag on your team a little bit, because I think there are a lot of different places that are offering these types of services, but the expertise I'd imagine that you guys are bringing to the table, because it can be hard as a consumer to go in and go, okay, here's what I know that I don't like about myself. What do we do to kind of fix it?
Yes, I think that's where patient education comes is so important, and consulting with a provider and making sure you're comfortable with them. So I offer for every patient a complimentary consultation. So we just sit down and talk before you have to go through with any procedures or if you want to. So I think that's really important, and always taking a conservative approach. Patients have a fear of looking done or, you know, puffy, and I always like to let them know that you don't have to do that. You can go conservative and just look natural and refreshed without anyone really knowing something was necessarily done. But you just look refreshed.
Do you hear from a lot of patients where they're like, I've been wanting to call for a while, I was a little nervous about doing it? What do you say to those people who are watching today that just are anxious to make that phone call and get it started?
I think don't be nervous, because it's not something that, as long as it's done right, you don't have to look unnatural or anything. And you know, we can do baby steps and start conservative.
Painful? I mean, I think people hear needles and
that's a common fear as well. And we numb. We have excellent numbing cream, and so patient comfort is a big priority with us. So.
All right, well, as we kind of wrap up here, what is the best way to kind of start that consultation and figure out what would be best for that particular? And I'd imagine too, I want to bring up both men and women getting this done.
Absolutely. Botox is big. So
Botox,
seeing more and more men in the office, and just calling and setting up a complimentary consultation. Again, we just sit down and talk before anything's done. So making sure you're very comfortable.